Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris in the final episode of Roma Galactica. So I mentioned in episode 59 that I wanted to go out on a bit of a bang here. So we're working on a couple of things. First of all, this is going to be an interesting next couple of minutes. You'll notice I have buildings happening on every single world at the same pace. I have just replaced all of my Unity buildings. So we're going to see this number drop precipitously, but I've just replaced all of them with mining buildings. In the process, I actually discovered several, or not several, but I discovered like 3 or 4 planets that didn't actually have mineral processing plants. So this number is going to drop. This number should skyrocket because we're replacing all of our Unity buildings. We don't need them anymore. We are fully built out tradition-wise. Meanwhile, we're also waiting for these 51 months. So yes, this number is going to start going up right now, and this number is going to start going down. But this number right here, oh yeah, check that out. This number right here is the other one we need to watch. As soon as these 50 months are up, so let's see, just shy of 5 years, about 4 months, 5 years and or about 4 years and change. We are going to, actually about 4 years exactly now, we're going to have access to the final genetic traits, and we're going to modify humanity, and hopefully that won't even take too long. Man, look at that. That's a very nice mineral income. So these projects are now done. We're finishing up a few more here that are helping, kind of top off our mineral income, but that's a lot better than it was. And then once we finish modifying humanity, we're going to turn our attention, before we finish this, to just throwing everything in our power at the Fallen Empire. And one of the things I want to do is probably build one more fleet to make that happen, and I think I can probably do that in one episode. So first things first, let's check on Classis Missinensis really quickly and see how they're doing, because they need new ships. So let's see. They are in need of several new corvettes, because it should be, what, 30, 40, 50, 60? Yeah, they need some help. So let's see. Earth. Let's see, who's set up as a fleet point right now? Nobody? Or as a rally point? Aesir Terra. Let's go ahead and remove that as a rally point. So let's start with, let's do this one at a time. I'll actually let the game run for a moment, because we need to, while we're doing this, we need to let some time go by and let the research project that we're working on finish. But let's go ahead, first of all, and make this fleet a rally point. Now we need... It appears we need 8 more battleships. Roughly, which ones do we need? Looks like we might need Constantine and Julius class in particular, just at a glance. So if we need 4 more, so let's do 4 of each there. So Constantine and Julius class that's where we're going to build our additional battleships. Let's see, Baltris. Baltris Tropicus. Yes, there we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we had another. Where were you? There we are. Ophioglia. And then that's going to be Constantine class. Okay? And then what else do you need here? You're going to need. Oh, wow. You're going to need a bunch more cruisers, too. What do you need cruiser? Well, actually, cruiser-wise, I'm not just going to worry about it as much. Let's see. Barno Continentum. Where do we have cruiser construction yards? Just looking around. We have some at Baltris Tropicus, but I think I have them elsewhere as well. If I look for a second, I should be able to find them. Yep. New Beginning has one, so let's do... And how many do we need? We're down to 19 here? Wow. So let's go ahead and do 5 Trajan-class cruisers here at New Beginning. And Aesir Terra. Okay, well... That's actually all of our minerals. Surprise. In that case, hang on, let me undo the orders I just gave, just so I make sure I can keep my counts right. And let's pay a visit to our friends at the exchange and trade for minerals. So this is going to be a little bit expensive rebuilding our fleets, in addition to trying to build a new one. But I'm going to do this as a way to pass time. We still have some unrest on Dexilon and Tendrakia, but that should be going away slowly but surely. I'm just going to try and ride it out, and hopefully that will not be an issue. Research complete. Good. Planet sensor range went up. Shield hit points plus 5%. Probably the best one to do. Let's do that. I would imagine that's the best one to go for. Meanwhile, what else do we have? Okay, so some of the ships we sent around to build additional mining stations looks like they might have overlapped with the jobs of the local construction ships, which is fine. I don't so much mind that. So let's go back and take a look at what else I need to build here. Spaceport. Alright, so we're building 10 there. And yeah, I need to do... Wait, I forgot what I just built. Trajan class? So Hadrian class here. And then one more Hadrian class. A little bit more defensive fleets than offensive. Alright, so it looks like we are down a scientist. Is that for our science ship? I don't really know that we need him to be doing anything else here. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, have you researched all the debris that's left? Seems that you have. I don't see any more. Let's check the situation log just to be sure. Yeah, you're done. So let's stop tracking that. I'm not going to do the horizon signal chain. This obviously, this is episode 60. Not going to do that. That's been off the docket for a while. Let's go ahead and just delete the Pathfinder. Pathfinder, I salute you. You've been an excellent science ship. Farewell. Alright, so now we have room to replace the governor at Ratia at Noricum. And let's have a look at that. Oh, let's keep it going too. Yeah, let's go ahead and... We're not going to be building ships, but... Okay, there we go. Took a second for you to appear there, man. Scared me a little bit. Alright, so those are our cruisers. Now we need to look at our destroyer complement. And we need to rebuild more than just Missinensis. Missinensis currently has 45 destroyers. That should be 50 destroyers. So, let's have a look at our... Really anywhere that has perfect. That's what I wanted. So, I guess I'll just queue them up here. 3 Tiberius, 2 Justinians. How about that? And then once this is done, Missinensis will be rebuilt. I'll quickly rebuild Ravenus. I need to queue up Corvettes as well, don't I? We need 30 new Corvettes. Where can we build those? Is the question. Baltris Continentum, Cor Oceanum. I can probably split it between these two, so... Oh, we're down to... That's the last of our minerals again. I shouldn't be surprised. I really, really shouldn't. Alright, that's that. And how are we doing here? That's 12 Corvettes. So I need to build... Okay, so that's 30 more, just 15 of each. Not gonna sweat too much how it balances out. I think the fleet will be fine. And then we will work on, as soon as this is done, we'll work on rebuilding the other fleets really quickly, as well as maybe trying to crank out one more if we can split the production between multiple worlds and then lead a final assault to close out the series. Meanwhile, we're still waiting on this. It's 27 months away, so it's actually pretty close. If we just need to if we keep the game going for a bit, kinetic weapon damage plus 5% is going to be done in 10 months as well, so that'll help us in conquering the Fallen Empire on top of everything else. This will be fun. Oh, you know what? Somebody told me that I can go ahead and shift-click this button, and I appreciate this tip. I didn't know this was a thing, but if you shift-click... Yeah, see, all of these upgrades can be queued instantaneously.
Construction complete.
Yeah, see, look at that. They're being queued up to where I don't need to continuously return to these and upgrade them. I appreciate that heads up from that commenter. Thank you very much, and I'm sure those players who are watching this who didn't know about that appreciate it as well. That's super handy. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this on all of our possible planets. There's that. And then as well, I don't think on our ring worlds we can take advantage of that. And I think on one of our ring worlds, this is one of the places where I discovered that we hadn't built a processing plant. We're about to discover which one as I go through here. Palatial district, maybe? Yup, palatial district. That's where we hadn't built a processing plant, so that's going to help a good bit as well. Alright, and that is that. We don't have our new core system just yet, unfortunately, but we'll get there. We will get there. So Classis Missinensis is slowly returning to full strength, but it's taken a while. I'm a patient man, however. It'll work out. So you're going to see our income continue to go up. That's going to be really nice as those continue to upgrade. And did I do them everywhere that I could have? Yep, let's continue. Yeah, I think I did them. Oh, wait, no. No, I missed a planet here. Let's go ahead and queue those up. There we go. You can just tell by which planet is not producing anything. Yeah, I didn't do it here either. Yep, all set.
Construction complete.
I mean, we need the mineral income if we're going to be building ships quickly. So, speaking of that, let's go ahead and trade for minerals here so that we're not wasting income. There we go. Screw it. We'll run it all the way down. There we go. We'll be back up to 3,000 in no time. I'm not worried about that one faction.
Research complete.
What do we got? Kinetic weapon damage plus 10%. Very nice. Minerals plus 5 would be good. We don't have any explosive weapons. Shell hull points plus 5 would also be good. Let's go for that one first because it's a little bit cheaper. I doubt that we'll get to it by the end of the episode. Very unlikely. That's 86 months away. But we're still running a lot of influence as well. Is there any additional edict at all that I can run with that? Possibly, maybe, or not.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Probably not.
Construction complete.
Map the stars, physics research grants, Grand Fleet.
Construction complete.
No.
Construction complete.
No, that's it.
Construction
Okay.
complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Nice to see this effect on our income from making that transition, I have to say. Especially after our deficit was so god-awful. There's going to be a little bit of a balancing effect, though, as these new ships are built. So it seems like our battleships are already done, which is honestly a little bit surprising. Yeah, battleships are done. So those got built quickly. So we need to start replenishing. Actually, the battleships on the other fleets mostly stuck around. There's not nearly as much rebuilding that needs to be done for Ravenus or Britannica, which is nice. It'll give us an opportunity to build a new fleet relatively easily-ish. We'll do the biggest ships first and spend all of our minerals on that and then stage downward. Oh, we actually built an extra corvette. I had a feeling I built one extra, but that's fine.
Construction complete.
Alright, actually a few more cruisers being built here. What's happening? Yeah, we need to be up to 40. So yeah, multiple cruisers still being constructed. Actually seems like we might be short, though. Unless there's still ships on the way. That's the problem. Yeah, so I think we'll be okay. Meanwhile, we're building our resources back up. Let's go ahead and do this again.
Construction complete.
Excellent. All right, so some of those last upgrades are done. I think, yeah, they're still processing a few more that were kind of behind the queue on Sirius, but we are mostly done rebuilding Missinensis. Cruisers are almost done. Yeah, well, interesting. I feel like we're going to be short a cruiser, so I might need to do a few more. We have 35 cruisers, one on the way. No, 2 on the way. Those are both cruisers. That's going to put us up to 37. We're building 38, 39. Okay, never mind. We're going to be fine. And again, Ravenus and Britannica don't
Construction
need
complete.
nearly as much rebuilding work. Then we'll build an additional fleet. Shouldn't take too long. And again, in 4 months, we can go ahead and do our resequencing project as well. So we're going to have to pause momentarily to look into that. But I think Tatiana will actually be the one that takes over that project. So we're not going to have any other science, any other society project going while she's doing that modification on humanity. But that's fine. We want to modify the humans, the human illustrata.
Construction complete.
We want to do all kinds of work. Carl Weber. So I'm guessing that's a sector governor. Yep. Narbonensis governor. Let's recruit someone. Yeah, let's recruit someone. Oh. How the hell did that happen? I don't want to frickin'... No. No, sir. You're... No. Hang on. We need to have a discussion. Set rights. How? I'm really confused. Isn't there a policy that says only either a species policy or a... Let's unpause it. Isn't there either a species policy or a general policy that says only these guys can be leaders?
Research complete.
I really thought there was. All right, so we've researched genetic resequencing. Let's see if there's anything else. All right, I can increase our sector limit, army health +5, leader capacity. Let's go for fine, army health. But before I do anything else, I will keep the game paused for a moment while we look at this. Where are we? Let's see. Species. All right, so we have lots of points to modify ourselves now, but we have 3 additional points here. Let's go ahead and modify this race. Now we have access to some pretty cool little policies here. Now, industrious, this is giving us extra minerals. Do we really need thrifty anymore? I feel like we don't. We don't really need erudite either. We don't need that much research output. We really don't need the minerals boost either. I feel like we can do away with that now because we're doing so much better in that regard. Or we could do away with nomadic. Let's do away with nomadic. We could also do away with quick learners, honestly. Yeah, and that'll give us the ability to add robust, which gives us added habitability, which will make us happier, as well as gives us better leader lifespan. We could also... yeah, there's a lot of choices here. Yeah, this is better than extremely adaptive. Robust will just make us able to survive any environment. Doesn't make us particularly strong. I mean, one thing I could do is I could remove industrious as well. And I could, yeah, I'll tell you what, let's remove that. Let's go with robust, and then where's strong? Yeah, army damage plus 20%. And I could pick an additional trait because of that as well. So we could go for resilient and have better garrison health. We could have communal for better happiness. We could add additional leader lifespan on top of robust with enduring, which would be cool. Alright, so we could be charismatic. I think I like enduring the most. Or perhaps talented. Leader skill levels +1. Yeah, let's go with talented. I feel like that's like a sensible genetic modification. Select all. This is going to take a long time. Let's modify that. And we're going to research it. Be done in 84 months. Sweet. Start working on it. We also, we want to modify the other species, but 84 months is a long time. And if we're going to get that done in this episode, we're already going to run this episode a little bit long to make that happen. So while that's happening, we're going to work on rebuilding these fleets. So we are down... Oh no, we're not down one cruiser. So that's going to join with Missinensis in a second. Yep, it's on its way now, as a matter of fact. Let's actually visit these traders, trade for minerals, and do that. Oh. Don't know why I paused it. Just pure habit. You guys are used to it at this point, I'm sure. Which is not to say that you like it, but you're just used to me hitting the spacebar for no good reason. Alright, so Missinensis no longer needs to be a rally point. We're now going to set Ravenus to be a rally point, and let's replenish that fleet really quickly. So Ravenus needs just some additional corvettes, and that's it. So Ravenus, what are you down corvette-wise? Let's find out. You're just down Aurelius-class corvettes. So let's do 16 more Aurelius-class spread across some of our corvette worlds, and I'll keep the game going. I need to as much as possible. So again, we need 16. Again, all Aurelius class. 4 more somewhere. It's a deal. Well, actually, we didn't really need to do that, did we? Alright, so those will be done relatively quickly. And then we'll need to replenish Britannica, which Britannica is not really hurting at all, frankly. They lost some corvettes. Let's see how many. Yep, same thing. So apparently the Aurelius class corvettes are a little bit more vulnerable. Let's find out why. Interesting. Maybe because they have the afterburners. That's why. They're the afterburners. They end up charging in first. You know what? I'm going to change that. We're going to actually remove those and put in the kinematic encoder, which makes them harder to hit. And maybe their survivability will go up, and they'll do more damage. They won't be charging in as fast, but we don't need them to charge in fast anymore. We sincerely don't. Let's have them change. We'll do that upgrade momentarily. Actually, I can go ahead and order that upgrade right now.
Ships upgraded. Construction complete. Ships upgraded.
All right, so that's been taken care of. Pretty straightforward stuff. And I think... Oh, holy crap. Holy crap, all those corvettes are already done. So they're on their way. Give them a second. They'll be merging with Ravenus. Do we still have admirals in charge of... Yes, we do. Good. I don't know. I don't really feel that I need a 4th fleet, to tell you the God's honest truth. I want to build a 4th fleet just to make sure we totally mop up with the Fallen Empire. But I don't know that it's necessary. I guess let's have a look. I love this part of this score. It's so good. Yeah, 84 months. What is that? It's definitely... It's about 7 years or so. Between 7 and 8 years, I think. Actually, I think it's 8 years exactly, if I'm doing my math correctly. Yeah, it is. No. 7 years. I can't do math while commentating and playing a game at the same time. I don't know why it's so challenging. Yeah, it's about 7 years. It's closer to 7 than 8. It's not exact, but... Alright, so... Let's see... We have a ton of minerals in storage now, so building that last fleet should be pretty straightforward. Alright, looks like Ravenus has been fully rebuilt. Britannica now needs to be our rally point fleet. And this is going to take next to no time. You just need 8 more Aurelius class, which I will gladly do for you. Let's keep it unpaused. We're building 2 at a non... Actually, wait, no. I want to build them... Makes it just a little cheaper. Okay, so the Dimizanian Citizen Compact has closed their borders to us, which I find amusing. I think our borders are probably still closed to them. Oh, we can close it. Actually, are our borders open to the Tendrakians? If so, I'm going to be real mad. Yeah, okay. So, wait. Yeah, I already have the maximum number of rivals, so I can't rival the Dimizanians. But that's okay. Alright, so we're almost done rebuilding Britannica. Why are you so much stronger than the others?
Construction complete.
Oh, it's unyielding, that's why. Their admiral makes them better.
Construction complete.
Alright, so Britannica is almost done.
Construction
And then we can start thinking in earnest about building up an additional fleet. I think I will go ahead and build one more fleet, because we're waiting for that human modification to happen. Also, we need to go ahead and replace that governor, don't we? Narbonensis, seriously, I don't want anything to do with you. Go away. I know it sounds mean, but let's do the one with the maximum lifespan. That's fine. Fine by me. All right, and then Britannica is almost done. Yeah, they're all in Balawar, so they'll be merging post-haste. Almost done. Are we set? One more. It's right there. Love those frame rate issues at this late in the game. All right, so it's also because we're on fast speed. It's much better when you're on normal speed. Runs great. So, all right, so that's that. Let's take away their rally point status. And now we want to go ahead and set not Earth, but Barnard Continentum. Or maybe Sirius. No, not Sirius Continentum. Centauri Continentum, maybe? Yeah, let's set Centauri Continentum as a rally point for our new fleet. And again, let's keep it unpaused. We're going to start with an even distribution of battleships. Let's see, where are our battleship construction yards? We have Baltras Tropicus, Ophioglia, New Beginning. All right, so we have those 3. And we have 4 classes of battleship. So, let's see, I want to have 8 Invictus. And then 7 Julius, 8 Constantine, and then 7 Augustus. All right, so let's... Okay, that's that. And then... I can't remember if it's Augustus or Constantine that would be better. Hang on. I can't remember. Augustus is kind of a point. It's kind of a carrier. Constantine is more of heavy damage. So I think I kind of want the balance to be in favor of Constantine for the other 2. So let's go ahead and do 8 Constantine. And then 7 Augustus. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's all of our battleships, and let's take it up to fast speed so that those build nice and quick. Lee. And then, meanwhile, I suppose what we can go ahead and do, since I have cruiser shipyards on other planets, I can go ahead and queue up those construction projects. But first thing we need to do is continue to trade for minerals, because that drained our stores dry in a bad way. So what do we have for cruiser construction yards that are not battleship construction yards? I don't think there are many, if any. So I might need to do destroyers next. Yeah. Okay, so we need to do Barnard, Sirius, Centauri. Yeah, Barnard, Sirius, and Centauri. need to build between them 40 destroyers. So let's see. If I did 13 at each, that would be 39. So I need to have 14 at one of them. So let's go ahead and just do... All right, so that's 14 there. And then what I need to do is... Yeah. 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Oh, damn it. All right, so we're going to have to wait. So we need to have 5 more Justinian class at Centauri Continentum. We've got this worked out, though. So we'll wait for resources to come in. Interesting. Dr. Groik and her team have invented a neural bank, an organic computer that stores and harnesses the collective cognitive power of all brains that are uploaded to its drive, greatly improving our research speed. But there's one hitch. To function properly, the uploaded brains have to be extracted from the subjects' bodies and placed within a tank of conductive fluids. Since our bodies cannot survive long without a brain, subjects will have to leave their material existence behind. As expected, volunteers have not been lining up. So far, there's been only one, Science Leader Sensei Borkaz. Well, we could replace him pretty easily, actually. So yeah, let's go ahead and let him... Absolutely, let's go ahead and let him do that. So we've uploaded his brain to the Nexus. And then we need to... I actually don't have the money to purchase the service from these guys right now, but... Recruiting one of their scientists... Actually, we can. Because our income is that awesome. Again, at Centauri Continentum, we need to build 5 more Justinian class. Let's not forget about that. All right, we need a lot more energy to get the service unpaused, damn it. All right, so with that new researcher, let's go ahead and assign his replacement, the Mentat. Hey, the Mentat's back. We've already had the Mentat in this series. He's returned. He's been reincarnated. Oh, man. All right, once we hit... Okay, good. We should be at... just shy of 5,000. But hang on. Maybe at Centauri we can go ahead and queue up some destroyers now. Need to do one more. Uno más. Which I should be able to do right now. There we go. All right, so our destroyers are good. Now we need to build our corvettes and our cruisers. Then we're going to have the ability to launch a final assault. Meanwhile, how is this going? I don't know if we're going to be finished with human modification by the end of the series. It'd be nice. Maybe we'll let it run while we're attacking the Fallen Empire. I don't imagine that'll be a long war, though. Should be over pretty quickly. If we destroy their fleets, then... that's all she wrote. There's nothing more to do. All right, let's go ahead and ask, can you aid us in our research? That would actually help us. A little bit. That should, anyway. Yeah, 59 months. Definitely made a difference there. All right, so those destroyers are on their way. All right, so this is the second strike force. We're going to rename it, let's call it Classis. This is going to be, hang on. There's another one I was looking at. Yeah, let's call this Classis Augustus Alexandrina. This is from the same list of suggestions I mentioned previously. And can we recruit an additional leader? Yes, we can. Yang Mao actually is still available. Excellent. So he's been waiting for his chance to lead a fleet for a while, and he's finally going to get it. Meanwhile, our resources are building back up. We have actually a really nice mineral income despite everything. I think, the sectors are doing a good job of colonizing and building up additional planets, and I think we've also done a lot of building in this area, so I think just a lot of minerals that weren't being harvested before. We still have some colonization to do here. Yep, let us continue. The spice must flow. Thank you very much. Communicate. We like to trade for minerals and jump that number up nice and high. So right now, Classus Augustus Alexandrina's strength is still pretty low, but it's improving, slowly but surely. Destroyers are almost done. We should go ahead and build our corvettes. Wait, did I do 40 destroyers or 50? I think I did 40. Yeah, my bad. I need to do 50. Ugh, crap. Didn't do my math right on that. Well, no, I just looked at the wrong number. Pretty sure I built 40 exactly, but I looked at that, so we'll need to do 10 more. I'll make sure that the number's right, though, before we get to that point.
Construction complete.
Meanwhile, how are we doing on battleships? Oh, they're still building. Corvettes, as we saw, will not take nearly as long to build. So it's mainly just a matter of waiting for the battleships to finish up. Man, lots of governors dying. Aquitania. Oh, yeah. Extra research output, yes, please. And then there's one more somewhere. Oh, that might have been the governor on Earth. Earth, which no longer looks like Earth because we terraformed it to a Gaia planet. Can't wait till they change that. Yeah, we need to recruit a new governor here. There's not really a good candidate. Governor Listhim. Listhim is our new governor. Valerian Hadrianus just died. Khalid just took over. So now we have a ruler that is a frontier spirit, is giving us additional monthly influence. Check that out. And also has an eye for talent. Leader skill levels will be +1. And I think his heir also has an eye for talent and is a champion of the people. And because his agenda is national purity, we have additional influence gain, which is why our influence gain went up so stridently there. Pretty nice. Destroyers are almost done. Well, building up to that number of 40. So we still have more to do. Tell you what, I can go ahead and queue up. Let's see, I need to do 10 more. So let's see. That should be a pretty even split. Yeah. That should do it. Oh, we have once again hit our limit there. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. It's weird to be generating so much unity still, but have nothing to do with it. Not that I'm complaining. It's pretty damn awesome, but it's weird. All right, we're about halfway through the modification of the human species. So who knows? Maybe by the time we finish building this fleet, that project will be about done too, which would be nice. It will improve the happiness of humankind across the galaxy. And then we can do some really, really mean things to the Tendrakians and to the Gurite. even though you guys have been railing against me for being so mean to the Gurite, I'm still going to be mean to them. Because apparently that's just the kind of person I am. I don't know. That's just how I've played this series, and I've decided to just stay committed to it. Ironically, one of the species I've created for potentially future Stellaris series is even meaner. They're mean by nature. They're much more of a mean species. So maybe for the next series, what I'll do, and I think I got a suggestion to this effect, is do something that's a bit more Care Bearish. You know, be like a Federation builder, for instance. I haven't really played with that style before, so that'd be interesting to do. Just thinking out loud, I don't really know for sure what I'm going to do, but. All right, so how are we doing destroyer-wise? We're at 30. Maybe I didn't do that right. Yeah, maybe I... Oh, okay.
Construction complete.
I trust my brain way too much, apparently. 32. Yeah. I didn't count it out right, so... We're going to be at 34 altogether. Unless there's another... Alright, so we need 8 more. Let's do 3. And that should, I mean, at least hopefully one thing I did do is good. There's at least an even number between them. Didn't completely screw it up. There we go. So those destroyers are almost done. These battleships are almost done as well, which is nice. All right, let's go ahead and get some more minerals for trade. I really wish there was a way to improve your energy cap, but there's not. Actually, one thing just occurred to me. Have I improved all of my ring world stations to the maximum extent? Maybe I have.
Complete.
Yep, turns out I have. Alright then. Alright, so is that construction complete for ships? No. Still working on battleships. Actually, a number of battleships still at... hang on. At one of you I can pass over. Let's do an Augustus class there.
Complete.
Make it a little bit more effective, a little bit more efficient.
Construction complete.
What are you guys building? Spaceport. Oh, okay, I guess that is telling me about ships. I thought construction complete as a notification. Sometimes it seems like it's more specific to buildings, but I guess I just dreamed it. We're almost there. Let's see. 32 months until the species is modified, and we'll have to do some additional modifications probably, but they won't take nearly as long. And modifying the Illustrata will probably take less than a year or two, I would imagine. Yeah, battleships are nearly done. Now, again, I don't think I have cruiser build yards outside of the places where I'm building battleships. So one thing I need to go ahead and do is queue up my cruisers. So cruisers, I need to have 40. So it's the same thing as before, really. There's two types of cruisers, just like there are two types of destroyers. And I need to have 13 of each, and then an extra 14th that one. So let's see. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. No, I think I still have enough to continue doing that. So let's do the same thing. But this is the one where I build 14. So did it do 7? Didn't give me the 7th click sound. Yep. Oh, wait, no.
Research complete.
Good. Be with you in a second. Okay, that was perfect. That was all of our resources. And we got a shield boost. Nice. Screw it. Let's go for more. I mean, we're not going to get to that by the end of the series. Hell no. But that's the next sensible choice. And I want to keep making somewhat sensible choices here. Let's do our energy trade again. Get our minerals back. Done. Battleships are almost done, and now the only thing I have to do is build 60 Corvettes. Now we need to probably wait a bit for my resources to pile up before I start pouring money into those, but those will build nice and quick because we have a number of Corvette worlds. And there's just 2 classes, so I can crank those out as quickly as the other ships. All right, so you can see the fleet strength of classes Augustus Alexandrina starting to grow pretty rapidly. Meanwhile, actually, it looks like we're down one. Are you serious? How did I manage to do that? How are we still down 1 destroyer? I must not have done as many clicks as I thought. So what do we have? We're down 1 Justinian class destroyer. What a joke. All right. Or maybe we're still building it somewhere. Who the hell knows? But there we go. Yeah, you get over there. I don't know what your deal is, but you're pissing me off. And these habitats don't even need to be open. There we go. Yeah, there's not another destroyer hanging out. I'm just short one somehow. Weird.
Construction complete.
And wait a minute, we still need 10 more. What is happening? Wait. Are we building? Yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened. Some of them got piled into... I think we're building it Sirius. Yeah, some of these... Okay. That's how it happened. I didn't misclick. Some ships got piled in with other fleets. That's super annoying. So, actually a bunch got piled in with this fleet. 19 extra. That's what happened. Well, crap. Now Classis for Venice is lopsidedly powerful. I mean, I could fix it. It's not that hard. Let's see if I did... Oh, how many more do I need in...
Research complete.
I need 10 more. So let's do 5 more. So this is the 5th strike force. Also research complete. What do we have? Ship hull point plus 5. Okay, nice. So how about we do kinetic weapon damage plus 5. Work on that. And then, yeah, I have more work for you to do. These are all Tiberius class destroyers, so you just need to re-merge with that fleet, please. Then I want to have the Justinian class do the same thing. All right, you guys merge, and then you guys merge. Excellent. And then you guys recombine. And there's still more destroyers than I need. Oh, I am having trouble mathing right now. So let's jump over to Britannica. Yeah, Britannica's fine. Missinensis is fine. So I mean, that's the number that I expected, given the math that I did. There were already more. I just wanted to take 10 out. So Ravenus is still good, because I just built extra, not realizing that I was piling some of them into Classis Ravenus. My bad. At least we can explain that particular issue. And we're at 50 minutes for this episode. I guess this is the finale, so it makes sense. But that's that. And what's funny is that this last fleet is probably entirely superfluous. I probably don't need it. Let's see how they're... Yeah, we're actually at equivalent technology with them now. That's how powerful we are. So we're going to destroy them pretty rapidly, in fact. So maybe this final fleet wasn't necessary. Who are we kidding? It was totally necessary. So let's all right, so these cruisers are being built. Finally, we have one last battleship being built at Ophioglia and one last battleship being built at Baltras Tropicus. And then so I think I'm going to go ahead and start building the corvettes. Let's first check with one of the merchant guilds. There we go. Communicate. There we go. And let's take a quick... Wait, what's this? Another governor down? You are kidding me. For the Subia sector, Swabia. However the heck you pronounce it. I always pronounced it Swabia. And then I started noticing some people pronouncing it Subian on YouTube, and I've never looked up the correct pronunciation. Someone pointed out, it's Swabia, and I was like, dang it. That's how I pronounced it originally. So... Okay, good. You've got the right amount of destroyers now, which is what I wanted. I should have additional cruisers on the way, which means we now definitely need to focus on getting corvettes out. So, let's see. Baltras and Kor and Upskaiki and Balawar. Yeah. So we need 60 of these. So basically 15 at each world we saw there. Let's pause for a second. Okay. Is that right? Good. Done. Okay. So now that's every single ship we're going to have in our final fleet, and we're just waiting on that, and let's see how this is doing. It's actually done in 5 months. So we're definitely going to have more work cut out for us there while these final ships are building. But it's good. We really will finish everything we set out to do with this episode, and we should run over the Fallen Empire pretty rapidly, I would imagine. And we have some armies we've built that we can use to... Actually, those armies we built in our core sectors... should be perfect for this. Yeah, you guys, for instance. We haven't had unrest for a while. Notice that problem went away pretty handily. And then let's... let's go ahead and combine these guys. Merge, please. It's going to be one hell of an army to attack their central worlds. There are multiple planets that they have. We're going to have to knock them out pretty quickly, but once we kill their main fleet, it should be pretty easy to eliminate them as a threat. I've never actually fought a Fallen Empire before in Stellaris, so this would be a nice way to end the series. Oh, let's keep it unpaused, Hadrian. Come on. One month. So our mineral income is going to go down, unfortunately.
Species modified.
Yep, dropped a good bit, but it's still going up. And thankfully, we've already invested all the credits we need to, so very well timed. Let's go ahead and take a second and look at our species settings. There might be some additional humans. Yep, there are. No, actually, we managed to modify all of our species without having any leftovers. So now let's modify you guys. I don't need you to be nomadic anymore. I don't really need you to be... I'll keep you as industrious. I guess conservationist would have been good to add to the humans originally. That would have been good for our mineral income, right? So I can add one more trait. Let's make them conformists. And select all.
Situation
Modify.
updated.
That'll be done in 3 months. All right, so we're modifying the Illustratum. We'll make them a little bit more attracted to our core governing ethics. A little bit less attracted to other factions. And then we're going to do some really, really mean things. Yeah, we're doing all right on minerals. All right, so cruisers are building here. As soon as the cruisers are done, I mean, the corvettes are definitely going to be done, so we're going to be ready. And the army is gathering, and we might even have... How much room do we have leader-wise? We do have room for an additional leader, so this army that's going to be landing, taking over the worlds of the Fallen Empire, is going to have a leader, making it more powerful. Totally run some edicts. Good. All right, species modified. Let's go ahead and keep the game running, but now let's check on our good friends, the Tendrakians. Let's modify the Tendrakians. Let's take away their... tell you what, we'll take away their weakness because we want them to produce more minerals. But let's go ahead and take away their society output. We don't need them to be natural sociologists. And let's nerve staple them. This will increase their mineral output and food output, reduce their ability to research, but they will not be affected by happiness at all. They're nerve stapled. Unessential neural pathways relating to self-preservation and free will are severed, creating a docile and obedient client species. I am so amused. So we're going to be really mean to them. I can also go ahead and make them very strong, which will improve their mineral output as well. Or, since they already have a mineral output from that, we could offset their energy issue by giving them thrifty. So let's modify those. That'll be done in 3 months. And then we'll modify the Gurite as well, just to be super nice / mean.
Construction complete.
All right, cruisers are being worked on now. And that's it. It looks like the rest of my corvettes have been built. A lot of them obviously are still traveling, but the strength of this fleet is building up rapidly. Looks like we might actually have the right number of corvettes, which is a freaking miracle apparently.
Construction complete.
Are we down one battleship? We might be down one battleship. How the hell did that happen? And what kind of battleship are we down? It might just be... Yeah, we need to build one more Constantine class. Yeah. One more Constantine class, assuming there's not another one still on the way. That's fine. I would imagine it's just a misclick. Or a brain fail. One of the two. The Theklock Forerunners. Get ready, guys. This is not going to be pretty for you. You're not going to like this. Do I have the option to declare war? Yes, I do. They're pathetic compared to us. Which is really strange in a way. It's a fallen empire. Like, I guess they're not awakened. They're stagnant. They're a stagnant ascendancy. Maybe if I attack them, they'll awaken. Is that how it works? No, I don't think that's how it works. All right, so these cruisers are almost done. How's the project going here? Oh, that's already done. Really? Did we already modify all the Tendrakians? Yeah, we did. All right, so that's done. They're nerve stapled. Let's go ahead and take the Gurites, modify them. Right now, they are just intelligent, but I don't need them to be intelligent. I need them to be... now, we can make them nerve stapled, but that would reduce their energy output a good bit. And our energy, as you can see, our energy output has already gone down a little bit. So, I think... what I'd rather do, maybe we'll keep them as our research. Let's make them erudite. Actually improve them in that regard. And then let's make them thrifty. Let's make them adaptive, and that's all we can do. Now we could add some weaknesses to them. Make them slow breeders, and then give them additional strengths. Like they would give them minerals, energy. Yeah, let's do that. All right, select all, and modify. So that'll be done in 9 months. We're not going to nerve staple the Gurite. We just nerve staple the Tendrakians because reasons. All right. So this is pretty much it. We just need to... we've got our... Hang on, let's check our armies. Yep. So this is our... I guess we don't need to label it Legio 1. That's just my inner Total War player coming out, but this is Legio Hadrianus. And let's go ahead and recruit a general. Let's make you a young general with increased morale. Yahir al-Jalani, I believe his name was. Or al-Ajlani is his name. Oh man, I didn't want to actually do that. Alright, so they're all landing. I'll have to embark them all in a second again. This is Citizen Fortanga. The People's Revolutionary Council has unanimously voted, I can talk, I promise, to rename the planet formerly known as Balderak to Fortangia in honor of my leadership. Also, the planet formerly known as New Balderak shall henceforth be known as Chabkimak after Chabkirat, our Ministry of Public Safety. That is all. Interesting. Okay. Embark all. Right. Didn't mean to click that. Legio Hadrianus. Tell you what, let's actually combine... No. Embark all. Yes, let us continue. Is it continuously landing them? Is that what's happening right now? I feel like it's continuously landing them. Okay, good. There we go. All right, so that's back together. I actually want to bring... We're going to bring Transport Fleet 53 in to merge with Legio Hadrianus and just be one massive army. Cruisers are almost done at New Beginning. You know what? Hang on, we can actually transfer one of the cruiser builds to... that world. And can we do the same here? 6, 4. Yeah, we totally can. Another Hadrian class at New Beginning. Done. Alright, the Gurites are being modified. Do we need to modify anyone else?
Species modified.
Yeah, we saw a little bit of an uptick in minerals there from that. I guess we can modify the Vryn, the space elves that you guys have been so thrilled to see. Haven't really done much with them. They are fully integrated now. They're over here, I think, in the Trond system. Yeah. What rights did we give them? Decent living standards. Let's give them social welfare. We can afford it. They're not a very big species. We can make them residents, but they can't produce... Okay, that's what it is. You give them residents and they can't produce leaders. That's the policy I was wondering about, I think, in the previous episode. Good to know. All right. We're down to our last 3 builds, and we can go ahead and attack the Fallen Empire. I know this has been a long episode. I didn't expect it to take quite this long. But again, we're at the end game, and the game just runs a little bit slower at the end game anyway. So it is what it is. I want to go ahead and end this on around 60, so it's going to be a pretty fast war.
Construction complete.
Be worth watching, though. Again, if you haven't seen this fleet we're going to attack, it's this thing. Their homeworld is literally called Mother. It's a Gaia world with a bunch of dark matter power plants and autonomous fabricators on it. Awesome. I want it in my life. Actually 16 months away from the kinetic weapon damage improvement, so we'll be able to do even more damage against them when we finally attack, because I think we'll probably be done with that. Well, maybe. We'll see. That might hit right around the time we're actually charging in, which is good enough for me. How are we doing down here? All right, we're going to build that last battleship in a second. Excellent. All right, so that's going to take a minute longer than the other cruisers, but then we should be done and ready to attack. Then again, one of the Classis Readiness actually is pretty lopsided on the destroyer front. There's 9 extra destroyers, so that's going to help even more. But we're just going to hit them with everything we've got as fast as we can. We'll probably jump to the Adrenal system. Let's see. If we jump in from Adrenal, we would hit like here. If we jumped in from Ranction, maybe we should jump in from Ranction, because then we'd get right on top of them. Yeah, we're going to jump in from Ranction.
Construction complete.
That's how that's going to happen. So let's go ahead and do this again, because we're going to get a hell of a mineral deficit, so we want to build up as much of a buffer as we can. We're not going to run it down during this war, but just a precaution. Just a general gameplay strat. All right, last battleship's building, and that's it. Cruisers are assimilating into the fleet. We have the exact right number. Good to see. And again, our army, Legio Hadrianus, is ready to go as well. Let's go ahead and move them into orbit of Ranction 2. Led by Yahir al-Ajlani. Oh man, it's almost ready. It's almost time. It is time to attack these peaceful Fallen Empire folks that have been basically supporting me for the entire series. I'm a jerk.
Construction complete.
All right. So, let's wait for these guys to arrive. They're going to join up with Augustus Alexandrina. All right, the cruisers have assimilated up. They're ready to go. We're just waiting for this final battleship to jump in from Julau to Alpha Centauri. They'll arrive right there. There it is. And we are set. Ignore them. They want me to change policy at the last second. Okay, let's do this. Let's see. We need to jump in again from... do I need this? Yeah, screw it. Why not? Alright, let me slow things down to normal speed because it'll be easier to give these orders. Oh yeah, our mineral income is about to tank. Wow, look at that. Okay. That's awful. But thankfully our energy income is still awesome. Alright. I'm going to let the game run on fastest so those fleets can get in position. We'll declare war and then move uncommonly fast. Okay. Ravenus and Britannica have arrived. Messinensis and Augustus Alexandrina are right behind him. Oh, there's a line break in this tooltip. Look at that. The name of the fleet is too long, so oops. Oh well. So that's all the way down there. Excellent. Now they just need to get in position because I want them all to be able to jump and get where they need to go in a reasonable amount of time, which is to say very fast. Tendrakian technocracy has insulted us. What are you going to do, Tendrakians? Seriously, what are you going to do? Research complete? Nice! Kinetic weapon damage just finished, as I predicted. Let's do ship hull points plus 5%. It's not going to be done that soon, but we'll go ahead and go for it. So Tendrakian's just wondering, can you, I guess you'd be able to take on the Fallen Empire too, given that you're equivalent technology to me and we're equivalent technology to them. I'm so amused that we're equivalent. That's awesome. Alright, so are we ready? Yeah, we're in position. Let's go ahead and jump down to normal speed. Here it is, moment of truth. Declare war. Let's go ahead and demand that they... Wait, what's happening? Oh, there we go. It wasn't letting me drag them. Weird. We want them to cede their entire territory. And we want to humiliate them. Just for shiggles. And let's... Oh, wait, actually, no. Hang on, I guess we can't... We can't do that. Oh, well. So,
We have declared
confirm.
war.
All right, it's on. Let's pause it, and we want to jump that fleet. I'm going to leave it on normal speed, and moment of truth. They're already making a move. I don't know what they're going to do. Maybe they're just reorienting themselves. No, they're going somewhere. But we're going to be lining up to jump in just a second. So, if they're trying to... No, they didn't move. All right, we're going to jump right on top of them. This is going to be all kinds of ugly. I've got it on normal speed again so we can actually enjoy this when it happens. Oh, Jesus. That was better than I could have imagined. Oh, man. Look at that. Look at that.
Situation.
Rome has arrived. You guys are done. Alright, so it looks like they've taken out a few destroyers already, unsurprisingly. Stations are dropping pretty rapidly. Including the 10.4K stations and the 2.4Ks, of course. We're attacking them all, it seems like, pretty equally, because they stand between us and the fleet we're hitting. But, oh my god, this is pure slaughter. This is amazing. This is worth the wait. This is so worth it. Oh my god, look at this. This thing's dying even faster now that ships are closing in. Torpedoes are closing in. There's literally a gas giant named Skyfather here. Yeah, some of the long-range weaponry starting to fire. Yeah, you guys are donezo. You do not stand a chance. The apprentice has become the master. Yeah, their fleet strength is starting to drop. Watch those numbers there. Not only that number, but the 129 and 59. Now 129 and 57. All right, so one of the 10,000 stations is already down. I think we're probably going to target that one next. This is amazing. Battleships dying rapidly. And again, they still have one Titan. Can't build Titans as players in Stellaris yet, but you'll be able to at some point in the future. They've got that on their roadmap, things that they want to add. So we actually lost a good number of cruisers in one of the fleets. Which fleet is this? In Britannica. We've lost a battleship in Ravenous. That's the only battleship we've lost. Oh, wow. Yeah, they're getting trashed. Their main fleet is... Now that our ships are closing in and our corvettes and fighters have arrived in the area. Look, I mean, just look at this. It's a bloodbath. It's an absolute bloodbath. Let's turn the interface back off again. Just appreciate what's happening.
Situation log updated.
Yeah, their fleet's getting mopped up. Actually, their fleet might be gone. Yeah, their fleet's gone. Nope, that's it. That's the last of it. Wow. Stations are just being destroyed. How is our war score not...
Updated. Situation log updated. Situation log updated.
Okay, so now here's how this is going to work. We've eliminated their... Actually, I think what I need to do... I think the smart thing to do, now that we've gone in and done all that damage... Let's go ahead and... send these other fleets to neighboring systems. We're going to turn speed up a little bit so that this is done relatively quickly. And we're going to come back and conquer their worlds, but we first want to destroy their production capacity.
Situation log updated. Situation log updated.
Look at all the debris. We annihilated them. What do we have here? Oh, they're just attacking the... Wow, that's a long-range hit from those battleships. Not that I'm complaining. That's amazing. Alright, so we've officially jumped. Alright, Augustus Alexandrina needs an order. So let's go ahead and send them over here to their final system. Just going to queue up attacks. They won't necessarily do it in this order because they'll engage stations as they arrive, but it's fine by me. So this should be over relatively quickly. War score is ticking upward already. Now I'm not going to send the army in to conquer these worlds until we can come back and take their core planets, and then it should be pretty easy just to get them to surrender. We might even be able to have their species as the radical elements on Ferdex have been pacified and the slaves are back in line where they belong. Nice. All right, so we've managed to get the Tendrakians to settle down there. All right, looks like this world's already done. So let's go ahead and bring... No. You come back to Cradle, and then Ravenus. You come back to Brother. There's a bunch of... These are just more Gaia planets for us to colonize as we finish the series.
Situation log updated.
Alright, perfect. So they're going to go around attacking all this. Classis Britannica is finishing up with these stations. We're at 13% war score. Pretty merciless.
Situation log updated. Situation log updated.
Yeah, we definitely want to get these on full ground support. I haven't even fully upgraded some of these fleets. Didn't notice that until just now. That would explain power differentials when we jumped into battle, but that's fine. It is what it is. Yeah, this episode took substantially longer than I would have thought, but I don't have a problem with that. It's the finale to a series that has been just amazing to run on the channel, so I have no regrets. Britannica's done wiping out their... Wow. Just ridiculous. Alright, let's go ahead and have you orbit Mother. Meanwhile, we're going to bring in Legio Hadrianus. And have them land their armies. Should fall pretty rapidly. Let's see what they have for defenses. I would imagine. Actually, no. The damage on those troops is not that strong, so they're gonna wither and die before our attacking force here. This is gonna be not only a merciless attack on all their worlds, but holy crap, they just don't stand a chance. Let's go ahead and finish those guys first. And then, yeah, jump in and... Looks like they're trying to rebuild around some of their worlds. But that's not going to work. Alright, so it looks like the invasion's already happening. Yeah, we're just... Oh my god. We're destroying them. There it is. Their capital world belongs to us. In one fell swoop. Alright, let's take Brother next. Meanwhile, looks like the fleet's about to arrive around Mother. Yep, you guys are done. Oh my god, they don't stand a chance. 64%. We can probably go ahead and... Okay, not just yet. Need to take a few more worlds from them before they're willing to admit defeat. Fine by me. Let's land armies on Mother. Meanwhile, Missinensis, you go ahead and hit preserve, Ravenous. Perfect.
Situation log updated. Situation log updated.
Yeah, they're done.
Situation
Looks like they did manage to build some additional fleets here, transport fleets, but
Planet secured.
there it is. They've surrendered. The time has come for us to take a step back and watch. Try not to cause too much destruction in your future endeavors. The best possible outcome. End of the Theklock Forerunners. The ancient precursor state of Theklock Forerunners has met its final demise at the hands of its enemies. What the fall of this once great empire will mean for galactic politics remains to be seen. Okay. So, on that note, let's, first of all, go ahead. I'm not going to create a new sector, so we're just going to have... Well, I have to kind of create a new sector, don't I? So what I have to do... Hang on. Let's go ahead and create a new sector, but before I unpause it... Yeah, because we don't want to lose our bonuses there. Let's... This is going to be the... We'll leave it as the cradle sector. That's fine. And then we can't do anything there. But what I need to do... let's respect tower resources. And let's not redevelop. Actually, no, we need to have that turned on, I think. But, I mean, it doesn't matter. That's the end of the series. We just finished conquering them. So, well, I guess I'll let it keep running, and we'll scroll out from the Roman, to look at the Roman Star Empire as we wrap this up. But I want to take a second as we kind of reflect on how this went to, again, I've been saying this over the past couple of episodes, but I want to say thank you to all of you who have come in to watch the series. This is, I've said it before during the series, but as I end here, let me repeat it one more time. This is far and away the most successful series I have done yet on the channel. It's always nice as a YouTube channel grows to hit that mark where you do a new series that surpasses all of the previous. It will continue to happen to my channel and any channel as they grow. And I really, really appreciate all of you that came in and helped make that happen, not just by... Not only by watching the series and by supporting it and liking the videos and sharing them, those of you that shared them and spread the word, but also those of you who commented and gave good advice and helped, provide different perspectives and also, kind of ask questions and help make it an engaging learning experience for those of us who are still learning to play Stellaris, myself included for that matter. Paradox games are part of the reason I think the Paradox Let's Play scene is so robust is that it provides such a powerful communicative mechanism for both the channel operators, the streamers, and the viewers to learn more about these games, and it's just an extraordinary experience. So I've had a 1 hour and 20-minute finale here, but I mean, it's really appropriate for a series like this. I wouldn't have it any other way. This is Roma Galactica, and it's been a blast. Let's take a quick look. What do we have? So we actually have some Demazanian citizens. I didn't notice that. Where are you? Has an unknown homeworld. Oh wait, no. Alright, so these are the Theklock, and I can modify them. Oh, it's hilarious. I can totally modify. I can nerve staple these guys. But yeah, there's only 66 of them. Right now, they're... I'm not going to nerve staple them. We'll be nice. But we're definitely going to, integrate them into our territory. And this is the final Roman Star Empire. So again, I just want to express my appreciation for all you guys for watching the series. It has been an absolute pleasure recording Roma Galactica for you guys and playing more Stellaris on the channel. And as a virtue of that success, as a result of that success, you can count on additional Stellaris content coming out in the future. You can count on it. There's no doubt in my mind that Stellaris will be a more central part of the 6 p.m. slot in the months to come. So again, my endless gratitude for all the support and the enthusiasm. I deeply appreciate it. Thank you especially to those of you, well, thank you to all of you, but thank you especially to those of you who are still watching at this point and who have been here from the beginning of the live series. as the episodes began coming out. Many of you watching this right now might have watched all the way through in the backlog. I appreciate you too. But there's just something wonderful about those of you who were here for episode 1 and jumped in for episode 1 and might still be watching all the way through 60. So I want you guys to know I really, really appreciate you. Don't forget, if you are watching this live, in just a few days, we're going to be having a new channel look ahead coming out. So if you're curious about my plans for more Stellaris content and just plans for the future of the channel in general, I encourage you to keep an eye out for that, and also look out for the AMA video, which I've been linking in all the videos so far, so check that out. There should be a card on this video that I hope you find that. But if you want to ask a question about the channel or about my future Stellaris plans, or just anything you would like my input on, there's an AMA that's going to be part of the look ahead coming up as well. So again, thanks for watching. Your comments, as always, are welcome. New series in simulation, science fiction, and or survival content will continue in the 6 p.m. slot, again, starting tomorrow with Against All Odds Season 4, which I'm very excited about, and I hope many of you are as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next series.